Evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength. But that doesn't make it any less effective. He goes past defenders with a couple of silky skills, create shooting opportunities for himself, or open things up for a few teammates. He's also a huge threat from set plays.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, that pass isn't the best. Passing is crisp and sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tierney. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pepelu. And it's Lukaku. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, smashing header! And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's El Shaarawy. Spread out to the left. And this is a decent chance! And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Pavard. Oh, can he get onto this? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Paris are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pepelu. And that interception was most necessary. That's really well cleared. Goods to pay, have it back, and can go again. And he's managed to get rid. Out to the left it goes. And he's straight offside. Goods to pay, trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb...
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Paris on the spot for parity. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Paris grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Paris really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Dink through. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! It's bounced back off the post. And he cuts out the supply. Maguire goes long. Now it's El Shaarawy. And that is expertly dealt with. Lopez. Dybala.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Pepelu. That's a shade optimistic. Pepelu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. El Shaarawy. Can he get on the end of this? Played out wide. El Shaarawy crosses it in. And that has been cleared. And now the breakaway. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's bustling through here. El Shaarawy. And he shoots! Cleared away. He's got away with one there. This possibly the last play of the half. Dybala had... And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Paris have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get...
Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Just off target. It's their second corner of the game. Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And that is as far as they're going to go. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Paris! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Paris take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Good to pay. Needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Foot in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Maguire gets it away. Bissouma. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good take and a great chance! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Changement. Le numéro 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 94. Le numéro 11. Changement en cours.
Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a key interception. Mignon punts it upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Half an hour gone in the second half. So what can they make of this? And he's intervened well there.
Giuseppe really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Can he spark a counter here? Looking for options for movement. And he welcomes it in. Takes a shot! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
A momentary lapse. Chance! It's anyone's ball now.
Changement. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 17. Le numéro 30. À leur place, le numéro 8.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Le numéro
He's
13.
quick to get it clear again.
Attention, changement.
Pepelu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, there's the clearance. And And smartly reclaimed. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Mignon claims comfortable.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
João Moutinho gets into some space. Adama Traore. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Traore's cross. Oh, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Up he goes! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lerma. Hughes. Simeone might just make this. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Pepelu taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.